Yesterday we had a handout for the players to read and review, and then I sent that same handout in a text message to everybody. And on the handout was 7 things we needed to do on defense and 7 things we needed to do on offense as part of the game plan. And when you face a team as good as North Carolina is at running the floor and getting layups and open shots early in their possession, the first thing you have to do is get back and set your defense. And you saw how good they were at that in the first 4 minutes, as we were down like, I don't know, was it 11-2? 11-2. So we did not have zone in the game plan, like Jaquan said, but there are times teams will slow down and play a little bit more patiently against a zone. So my coaching staff decided that, hey, let's at least try to slow them down with the zone for a few possessions. But when it worked, we decided we'd stick with it to see how they attacked. And obviously our defense, holding them to, I believe, 22 points in the first half, probably the best half of defense we've played all season on a defense. Those guys say we practice it every day. We practice it once every 2 weeks. I'm going to have to talk to them about that, because I got to ask them how often we practice free throws, because maybe they don't know that either. But the point I'm trying to make is if you don't get back on Carolina, they're going to score at will. And from a defensive standpoint, everything we did in the zone was what the game plan called for, but it was planned to be out of our man-to-man. There also, we had 7 things we needed to do offensively, and we did every one of them from the 16-minute mark on in the first half. And I told the team afterwards, I think we've played 3 and only 3 really complete games since the ACC season started. And that was NC State, Notre Dame, and today. Some of the other games we played very well for a half, 3 quarters, but today I was very, very pleased with the effort and execution.
Jim, you seem to get your defense seemed to get your hands on so many balls, especially in the lane. Is that because you practice the zone every 2 weeks?
Yeah. You know what I think that is even though you want a player to play consistently well every game, get himself emotionally ready and focused, I think North Carolina, the Dukes, Florida State, I think they bring out the best in our players, because they really want to compete. And they practice very, very hard, and they've rebounded this season very well. And the zone, despite the fact that we don't practice it every day, they do know the principles and they do know what the plan was. And we even adjusted it a little bit during the game, depending on who they put in the high post. So when a team has focus, and I mean a team, not just a player, but a team, and the guys who had the greatest focus, guys like Bruce Brown, I mean, he did everything. Rebounded the ball, handled the ball, scored the ball, made shots, threes, free throws, and distributed the ball. Got DeJuan Ewell a couple of buckets, hit DJ for a 3. I mean, all of those things really do contribute to a victory like this. So it was a great team effort, total team effort.
You said 11-0 fast break points in favor. Go ahead.
If that's what it says, probably need to talk to the scorekeeper or the stat keeper, because that's not right. In the first 3 minutes of the game, they got fast break baskets on us.
Can you just expound a little on Bruce Brown, being a freshman, to go out there and drop 30 on North Carolina and all of his...
He's just a lovable kid. If you get to know Bruce, he's like fun to be around. He's a great teammate, great friend, high social, smiles all the time. practices hard every day, wants to get better, has worked on his game, plays defense. I mean, everything you would want from a player, Bruce Brown delivers.
He never seems nervous.
No, it's a game. It really is. I mean, when a player like him, he looks at it, this is fun. You heard what he said after he made the big free throws at the end of the game. Well, I knew I was going to make those. We needed to win. And that's the way he feels all the time.
And what do you think this win can do for you guys moving forward? I know it's long, but
Yeah, it's really just one game on a Saturday in front of a great crowd. Didn't you think the crowd was really into it and enjoyed it and exciting? And when the crowd is really into it, it does create an energy in the building that players thrive on. That's why home court advantage is so important. And what time we play on Wednesday? 8 o'clock. I hope. I don't want to tell the students who have night class to cut, but maybe they can come for second half. But we'd really like to see that kind of turnout, because this is their school, we are their program, and I hope they'll take great pride in it. If they can energize us to win games like this, then where we are right now as a team and a program can be elevated to a much higher place. We're already selling out all our season tickets. It's the second year in a row. But for us to grow and to develop the tradition, it's really about the students in the community staying behind the team and keep supporting us so that we can get better and better. Because I know those guys, they have great respect for that kind of support. They know we did not always have that. You know we didn't always have that. So, thanks everybody. Have a nice Sunday.
Thank you.